Hi everybody, this is Rebecca and I'm back. I have a dream for you guys from December 5th, 2021. I wrote it down around 6 o'clock in the morning and I'm going to jump right on into it. The thing about this dream is it's actually extremely similar to a couple of dreams I've had recently that I shared on here. But in this dream, I was outside and it was nighttime. The sky was pretty dark. And I don't know who this person was, but there was someone with me, and I was showing them the sky, and I was, just pointing up at it, and I saw the sun, which is abnormal to see the sun up in the sky at night, but that's just the way it was. And to the left, well, my left, but to the right of the sun, there was that small planet, I guess, that a lot of people are calling Nibiru or Planet X or whatever it is. But it was to my left of the sun, and it was small, and it looked really similar to how it looked in the last dream where I saw it. And I turned around completely, so a 180 turn, and I saw up in the sky behind me the moon. So the moon was completely up, the sun was completely up, and this little planet was next to the sun. So even though it was behind me, it matches perfectly the dream that I had. I can't remember when I had it, but I shared it on here where I did the little slideshow with it. And it just, if I was to take all of this and lay it out flat, if I was to take these events in the sky and lay them out flat, it would look almost exactly like that dream that I shared, where they were all lined up in the sky at night, or as it was getting to be pretty dark. And so it just really doesn't make any sense, but it's significant because it's being brought to my attention over and over and over again. Now this time, after this happened, I turned back towards the sun, and the person was with me, and I think there was other people walking around, but I don't know. I didn't know anybody specifically in real life that I saw in the dream. And so the next thing that happened was, as I was looking at the sun and this other planet, all of a sudden I started to see these dark, or black, they're black, not dark, they're black circles. And they started to slowly, one by one, appear one after another around, I'm just going to call it Nibiru. They started to appear around Nibiru one after another, forming like a spiral around Nibiru. And then in areas around that more circles began to appear and take these different shapes. And I'm going to try as best as I can to add this into the video, but I don't know how accurate it will be. I'm going to try though. So I started to see these things appear, and the thing was, in the dream, I knew what they were. I knew, at least, I don't know if I knew what it was, but I knew what it represented. These dark circles represented the great deception, the wicked ones, the fallen angels, and how they were going to bring their deception upon the earth with the whole like alien stuff. Now, I hope none of you guys actually believe that aliens are really a thing. I mean, I guess it is technically possible that our great creator could have made another universe or something out somewhere, but we're not talking about that. We're talking about the great deception that these fallen ones are going to use in these end days. And they're going to try to convince people about aliens. And I know some of you guys probably think that's absolutely crazy. And it does sound crazy, but it's the truth. And so immediately when I saw all of these black circles forming, I turned around and I just started to shout and cry out as loud as I could in the dream. And I started to tell everybody, don't believe the lies. I started to say, don't believe the lies, don't believe it. It's not really aliens, they're demons. And I was just shouting this on the top of my lungs. And then I ended up waking up. That was the end of the dream. So every time I have a dream about this, I get a little bit more information. So it kind of is neat because it tells you more and more and more about the timeline of things. And I love how our Heavenly Father reveals stuff, and He wants you to continue to seek Him. He's not just going to give you every little answer. He wants you to seek Him and get close to Him and ask Him for wisdom, because honestly, wisdom can only come from Him. So I just wanted to share that dream with you. And thank you guys for listening. And I would love to hear some feedback from you. You can comment, but to be honest, a lot of times your comments get removed by YouTube. So I see them in my email, but I can't respond to them because they've been deleted. So even ones that are not offensive, they're just people talking, I oftentimes will see that those comments get deleted. So you can comment if you want, but I always put my email in the description box. So feel free to email me anytime, and hope you all have a blessed day. Bye.